Hi everyone, welcome to the 2024 Thanksgiving vlog. It is your girl Jo with Best Living, where we feed our families, we grow our faith, and we manage our homes. I am coming live from the kitchen of my mother, where I am the head chef this year, as usual. And we are getting started with our menu of items. So we having greens, peas, yams, potatoes. Kidding, but some of those things. So we're going to get started. You will see a whole cast of characters, my family, throughout the video. So I am so excited to have you all back here with me this year. I pray that you are well, that you are whole, that you are safe, that you are healthy, and that you know that God loves you and He sees you and you are chosen by Him. So I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to show you what we're going to be getting into today, and then just spend some quality time together. So thanks so much, and let's get right into it. Oh, and by the way, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my internet family as we again grow in our faith, as we manage our home, and we feed our family. So with that little caveat and that family announcement, or church announcement rather, let's get right into our video. Okay, y'all. If y'all remember from my video a couple videos back, I talked about some of my favorite kitchen essentials. This is one of my containers that I use to transport my chopped veggies down with. So I just wanted to show you all what the containers look like and how useful that they are. I'm starting to saute the contents for my dressing, which is celery, bell pepper, and onions.
Nice, go.
All right, y'all. Honey is in the kitchen this year. He is seasoning our chicken. Let's get a tight shot of the chicken. He making the chicken, y'all. We got it seasoning with some onions, some garlic, some paprika, some smoked paprika, some cayenne. What else? That's
Salt
it.
and pepper.
Salt and pepper. So he got the official gloves on, y'all. I can't tell him nothing. Hands further down. Yeah, right there. Okay, so we'll see how it fry up. Okay, so here is the pot liquor for the greens. I got it going with some turkey necks. I got some bell pepper in here. And then I've pre-seasoned my liquid with some salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. I'm gonna let this simmer for a few, maybe like another 30, 40 minutes. Let the flavors really concentrate and reduce. I do have some chicken stock in here as well. We'll taste and re-season, and then we'll add our greens closer to about maybe an hour from now. It's about 11 something right now, and we hope to be eating around 3 today.
All of them?
So here's my cornbread. I made skillet cornbread last night using White Lily hot rise cornmeal. So it was just buttermilk, eggs, oil, and then I add extra butter to make it super tender and really crumbly. So let me cut it and then I'll show you a piece. So I cut it in squares. This is not a square. This is clearly a triangle. All right.
Cut that out.
So here's the consistency of the cornbread. It's not dense, it's very soft, has a really beautiful crumb. Easy to break apart. So we're going to use this to make the actual dressing. So I am doing the finishing touches on my dressing. It is looking the consistency I like. The flavor profile is there. I do add eggs to my dressing, but I make sure that all of my seasoning and salt, pepper, all that to taste is really pretty much spot on before I add the eggs, because at that point I no longer taste it. So I've crumbled my cornbread as you saw. I've added in my rub sage, my onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and poultry seasoning. My family likes to make two different types. So one will be spicy, in which I will add cayenne pepper and crushed red pepper, and the other would just be mild or normal. So we really do enjoy a cornmeal sagey dressing. Sometimes we'll add in the gizzard meat, sometimes not. Today I don't feel like doing all that, so we aren't, but we'll use that in the gravy that we'll make a little bit later on today. Alrighty friends, I am taking a quick little sit down to talk to you about our menu and just to kind of chat. I, as you've already seen, have my greens going. I have my celery, peppers, and onions going for the dressing. The cornbread has been made. All the pies and cakes have been made. And we are about to open the turkey, season that. The ham has been smoked, courtesy of my dad. Chicken has been seasoned. And let me tell you what we have left to do. So our full menu, I'm reading from my phone, is turkey, smoked ham, chicken wings. We're having collards and field peas, mac and cheese, rice and gravy, dressing, rolls, candy yams, potato salad, and deviled eggs. So that's the full menu. And then we have for dessert, I made an old fashioned. For desserts, I made an old fashioned pound cake. We have sweet potato pies, and then my mother is making a pineapple cake for my dad. His birthday was earlier in the week. Happy birthday, Daddy! And she is making his favorite cake, which is a pineapple cake. And I might make something with some apples. We have a whole lot of apples for whatever reason. I'm thinking I might make some mini apple pie bars, maybe like tonight or tomorrow for over the weekend, but still undecided. Then we have tea and soda for drinks. So out of all of that I just mentioned, we still have to make the peas. I got to put those on and get that hot liquor going for that. If you hear a vacuum, pardon, my dad is vacuuming a part of the house. I got to make the mac and cheese. The rice and gravy won't take long. That'll be the last thing we make, about 30 minutes out from what we're going to be eating. The dressing is pretty much made, but I have to assemble, bake the rolls, peel the yams for the candy yams, and then my sister is bringing the potato salad, and she is bringing the hard-boiled eggs, and then I will cut those and make the deviled eggs. So we have more of a limited menu this year, which is really good. It's not going to be a whole lot of food, but still enough. So what are y'all cooking? One, question time. Are you cooking? Or are you just eating? Or are you contributing financially? If you're cooking, what is your specialty? Like, what is your go-to? If you didn't make it, then it ain't gonna be right. And then what's your family doing for the holiday? Are you traveling? Are you local? Are you hosting? Again, I'm in my parents' house, so they're hosting for Thanksgiving, but I'm the one cooking with the assistance of my mom. So we always have a good time kikiing and laughing it up. Again, my husband seasons the chicken, and then little miss will set the table because everybody has a part to play. And then my dad is like the official sampler, taster, to make sure things are okay. What? I already said that. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. At this time of year, I really like to just kind of sit down and check in with y'all. I really, again, appreciate you all riding with me, being that Thanksgiving is the season to express gratitude and express our thanks for the things that we have in our lives, the people in our lives. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that have made the choice to join part of my internet family. I do not take that lightly at all. You have literally millions and millions of options. But for you to take the time and hit subscribe, to me is just something that I am eternally grateful for. So thank you, thank you. Let me know in the comments what you want to see more of with my channel. I really do focus my content primarily around growing your faith, feeding your family, and managing your home. But if there is something you want to know more about in between those three buckets, please feel free to let me know. I'm really open to learning and sharing what is going to be impactful to your life. So, thank you for being part of my family. I cannot say it enough. And please know that you are so loved and you are so seen and chosen by God. I say it on the outro of my video. But if you get nothing else from my channel, know that Jesus came to not just redeem us from sin, but to give us salvation. And that is salvation through rescuing us from our thoughts, from situations, from negativity. It is just more than just sin itself. We don't want to just limit God to just saving me from sin when He can save my train of thought, when He can save my relationships, when He can save my soul. So I do hope that you feel and see that with the presence of my channel. So we're going to get back into the cooking content with the family. Everyone is still kind of, on Thanksgiving, everybody is chill, pajamas on, lounging. The Macy's Thanksgiving parade just went off. So when people kind of get up and moving and dressed, I will be sure to bring them out so they can say hi to the good people. But I am drinking my water and I am minding my business. And we're going to get finished cooking. So I'll see you in the next clip. So here's my seasoning bouquet. I have garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, salt, and pepper. And we are going to cover the back, the breast, and the internal cavity of the turkey. And we'll also wash and add in celery, onion, and bell pepper. Here's the turkey all seasoned. I will now put it in the roaster to bake 2.5 to 3 hours. This is a 10-pound bird, so it's more of like a medium size for our family, and that is per the cooking instructions. So we're getting started on the deviled eggs. My sister pre-boiled these and brought them down unassembled, so I am going to smash the yolks, add a little bit of mayo, salt, pepper. So a little bit of pepper, not too much salt. You don't want it salty, but just maybe a teaspoon or so. Then we're going to add in a good amount of mayo and add mayo to taste. So the secret ingredient that I use in deviled eggs is a little bit of melted butter, about a teaspoon or so. And this will really help make the mixture very creamy, and it helps to really smooth out the mixture while adding a great bit of depth. Okay, y'all, I am by myself. Let me zoom out. I had you all the way close up. All right, so I just got done making my deviled egg filling. So now I'm about to fill the eggs. I don't have an egg platter down here. My mom doesn't have one, so we're going to use a trusty plate. So I got my eggs here, and I'm just going to fill them with the filling. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not overly tired. I got on some like house shoes and stuff, but I probably should have put on sneakers. Y'all wear sneakers when y'all cook? Or do you like wear really good like supportive house shoes? The house shoes I have on are like a memory foam, but I probably should have put on something more supportive, but maybe okay. It will be fine. So midway check-in, I have the greens still going. I just started in that silver little pot right there, that one. I put my peas on, so I'm starting my my broth with that, with my turkey wings and stock and water. Then I'll add my peas in there shortly. Then we will boil the noodles for the mac and cheese. Put the dressing and the mac and cheese in the oven at the same time. They cook at the same temp for roughly the same amount of time, about 25-30 minutes. And then from there, cut up the yams, make the rice, and we are good to go. So we are aiming for 5 o'clock start dinner. I may have set a earlier time previously in the video, but it's now 5 o'clock. So we're going to be eating around 5, which is fine. Which gives us a time to take a little bit of a break. Not too much. I'll probably take a break and sit down once I finish with these eggs and at least put my peas on. So those can be coming up. And then from there, I'll just get up about 30 minutes. And then I'll get up and start again. But I'm making my way through. Alrighty, folks. I took out some that is mild. And then in the bowl is going to be for spicy. I just go off vibes. And when the ancestors say, girl, too much. So I normally have a seasoning mix that I made at home. I do not have that here. So all I have is crushed red pepper and cayenne. So I'll just be using that to make it spicy. And I start with about probably like a tablespoon, a fistful or hand palmful of whatever seasoning I'm using. And then I will add in for the intensity that I'm looking for. And this is the cayenne. So just enough to fill your palm and then throw it in the bag. And then I just mix away. I'm not even sure how we started on this whole spicy dressing kick in my family, but it's something we've been doing for a while now. But we all really enjoy different spicy, flavorful foods, so having options on the Thanksgiving table has just made sense for us, and it's become an institution on our menu year after year, including Christmas and New Year's.
You gonna put that in there now, what?
The ham or the dressing?
The ham. That's gotta be warmed up.
Alrighty, friends, here are the greens. They are looking super good. They are tender. They are full of flavor. A little bit of smoked meat is still in there. But these are so good. I always start my pot liquor with chicken stock, smoked meat, water, garlic, onion, and bell pepper. And y'all, these things are hitting like they slap your mama good. Delicious. And then over here, I have my peas going. Right here, I have my field peas with some smoked wings. And then in the back, I end up putting some of the turkey necks and the giblets and some water to boil for stock that we'll use for gravy once the turkey is done. Here is our bird so far. It's a little foggy, but she is looking really good. She's super tender. We start her breast down and flip midway through, so she's a little bit a little warm for the wear, but she'll be delicious either way. Alrighty, friends, I am starting on the mac and cheese sauce. In my pot, I have some evaporated milk, and then I am adding some shredded cheese, some shredded cheddar, as well as some of the Velveeta. I'm going to wait to season with salt until after all my cheese has been added, because cheese is naturally salty. But we do like pepper in our mac and cheese, and I like to see the pepper. And then I will be adding garlic powder as well to get that little tang to bring out the cheese flavor. So I'm going to let this simmer on low, a medium low. You do not want to scorch your cheese sauce, so just let it go slow. And it will come out velvety smooth. Yeah. So it's like, all right, friends, here is our macaroni sauce. The cheese has melted beautifully. It is not a thick sauce. It's more, I don't know how to describe the consistency, but it's like a thicker gravy, like a mashed potato gravy from like KFC, if you know what that is like. Thick like that, but still kind of thin. And it's beautiful. So now we're going to assemble, put in the oven, and bake. All right, friends, here's the final spread with everything on the table. Deviled eggs, rice, ham, mac, spicy dressing, rolls, turkey, field peas. We have potato salad and collards, and then some gravy as well. We have beverages in the kitchen, so we're about to pray and get to eating. I am so tired, but my heart is very full. Hope you'll have a great Thanksgiving and have some yummy treats too.
From day to day, it will never